How you guys doing? I've been basically checking out on the news lately, watching the speech very closely with our future 2016 uh, candidates for both parties, Republican and Democrat. I've been looking at Bernie Sanders from the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton, and I've been looking at on the Republican side, the red side. I've been looking at Donald and Rand Paul and a lot of those guys, Walker and a lot of those guys. People ask me if I am a Democrat or a Republican. Far as anything over the years, I have a lot of friends and that I grew up with. I have a lot of friends. I even have family. A lot of my family members really support the Democrat side. Far as Democrats go, far as Democrats in my state of Michigan, I would support a Democrat. Far as the state, my state goes, far as my senator and stuff, I did not support Governor Snyder, my governor, who is a Republican. I did not support him on neither elections when he was in office. Um, Last person I voted for the Democrat for the governorship was Graham, and I just don't support on a lot of the Governor Snyder's policies. I don't like this at will taken away from unions because he's really attacking unions, and I'm an auto worker, myself, so I don't support some of the stuff that he's doing. I really voted against him last year for the election. So there's some, I actually supported the Democrats because they were really fighting for us. I guess a lot of people didn't see the view. But if you was to ask me far as overall, besides my own state, but overall, far as like presidential and different things like that, I would have to support the Republican Party. So, who I support, whoever makes sense to me, that will get my vote. That's, whoever makes sense, they will get my vote. But I'm more on presidential things as commander in chief. I think the president that we have, he's done marvelous things. President Obama has done some good things. He hasn't done a poor job. He's not like a Bush. He has did some things. Do I support all his things? No, I do not. I don't support a lot of the stuff that he's doing. And I think far as being aggression, not aggression, excuse me. Far as being aggression, more hardcore type of president, especially overseas and stuff with Iran and all these, the stuff that's going on. I think he's just really soft on a lot of issues. There's some things that I just don't support the president on what Obama is, but I really go to the Republican side. The Republicans are really interesting me right now, especially Donald Trump. I'm like really supporting Donald Trump right now. It is crazy. This guy is making a lot of views, making a lot of noise. He's making sense. He's making sense that I've been asking for a long time now, for many years. There is too many illegal aliens, like as far as aliens, but immigrants coming inside this country. Too many. There is too many, and it's just not right. And me, on the other hand, I'm an auto worker, so I work in the factory. We get those people all the time that work in the factory. They use these fake social security card numbers or dead people's social security numbers, and these companies use these people, and they bring these people. I see it all the time. There is too many, and they pay them real less to do work. Oh, we'll fire you. Not to mention that this is an at-will state of Michigan. So a person like me that works in this plant for 5 to 10 years, they can get rid of me because they pay me 15, 16, $17 an hour. They can get rid of me and hire a little Mexican under, that's not a really legal, but they know that these companies, major companies know that, and then they could just get and pay him real less. Maybe give him $6, $7 an hour and make him do slave work and get rid of me. And that has happened before. And it's just, and then they shipped him back to Mexico. So you got rid of me. So it's just. So I feel where Donald Trump is coming from. There is a lot of stuff that is going on when it comes to a lot of illegal immigrants that are coming into this country, and we're paying for them. Our tax dollars are paying for them. Why are we locking up people that we're paying for? We're paying for these people their meals. We're paying tax money. This is where all our money's going to, and I don't like that. I think Donald Trump has the right idea about some things. I think he has. I really digging him right now, and he's got my support. I probably would go for him, and I am a Republican, but there's been some stuff been going on with the Republican Party and with my party for a while. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to support it. But Donald Trump, he's calling it out, and I see how the media. Because listen, I hear from both sides, and I watch the news closely. MSNBC, Fox, I watch it all, and I go on YouTube. I watch all the interviews. I watch all the speeches. And the other wing, the left wing, is really trying to like discredit him, block out a lot of stuff, and trying to make Donald Trump as a poster boy, and he's just a clown. He's not going to run it long. They're underestimating the power of what Trump has. Trump has a lot of power. He's really influenced within the economy. This guy, you have to take Trump seriously. This guy is a businessman. He has built, and he is a job creator. You can't take that away from Donald Trump. Trump has proven many times that he is, he's proven he can create jobs. He can do it. He doesn't even want endorsements. He's like, I got my own money. He doesn't have to do none of that. He could just sit back in his tower, in the Trump Tower, and chill and relax and enjoy his billions and live. Oh man, he's got a fine ass wife. He's got he's got a beautiful wife and daughter and all that stuff. He's got a beautiful family. He doesn't have to do any of this stuff, and so he can enjoy his billions or whatever, millions, billions, whatever he wants to do. But he's choosing to do this to make things better. As far as what Donald Trump is speaking on, basically the immigrants, I support. He's not saying, and if you listen to his speeches, he has never backed down on anything he said, or nobody can retract or anything like that and get him. He says he loves Mexicans. He has no problems with Mexicans. He has a problem with illegal immigrants, illegal Mexicans in our lands. We should all feel so. I see it all the time. Illegal people coming here all the time, and I'm a guy that works. I'm just a middle class guy. That's all I am, and I see it happen all the time. I got a legal immigrant, a legal Mexican right now. That is a couple of at my job. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, and we need to get rid of that. Like he said, he wants to put a border up there. He's actually making claims and actions of what he wants to do, and I support that. Far as Rand Paul. Rand Paul is talking about, nonviolent offenders policies and stuff. I agree as far as with, the drug policy. I believe that no one should be getting 30 years or 20 to 30 years for some for the drug policy is crazy. You can get more time with drugs than you can killing somebody. You can kill somebody and get a lesser charge. That there's something wrong with that with this system. You can actually kill somebody and get less time. I think that they needed the system all needs to be changed. Nonviolent offenders, it's costing us money to take care of nonviolent offenders, people that are not really a threat to society. And when people are not a threat to society, why are we, as a people, paying our with our tax dollars to support these nonviolent offenders that are no harm and no threat in our society? I'm looking at it like this: if people want to get high, people are going to get high. You can't stop it. You cannot stop someone from if they want to get high or they want to get blow, whatever they want to do. You can't stop that. People are going to get high. You need to change the policy, the drug policy on a lot of things. Weed policy, cocaine, all that stuff. People are going to do what they want to do regardless. It was just like Prohibition days. People are going to drink. You could put in any law you want. People are going to drink, and it's proven. So locking people up so you're giving products so they can get high. Oh, well. That is their right. That's their bodies. And this is what a free country is all about. So if a person wants to get high, damn it, let them get high. That's how I feel about it. We know what's wrong with it. We know that it's not good for you. We know the drugs. I went to school. I know what cocaine does to your brain. I know a lot of stuff. But it's a choice. It's a choice. If I want to smoke a cigarette, I know how. If I want to smoke a cigarette, I can do that because that's my God-given right. I pay my bills in my house. You can't tell me what I can and cannot smoke. It's communist. So I'm looking at Rand Paul as well. I'm really looking at a Republican candidate. Democrat side, Bernie Sanders, I really like. Bernie Sanders is really hitting on a lot of key points. If I was to go to the Democratic Party, I would really go with Bernie Sanders over Hillary anytime. Hillary is very wise and different things like that. I like Hillary just off of a Clinton. They have made things happen, but I really support Bernie Sanders because you got to go after the 1%. You got to go to the 1%. And he's really putting key points into that. So I've been checking out Bernie Sanders. But far as my Republican people, I think y'all got to really take Donald Trump really serious. Donald Trump is he's just going crazy. And I'm supporting this guy all the way. Donald Trump, 2016, all the way.